Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Zhao Lusi's relationship contract termination controversy revealed. Behind the glamour, a bitter struggle. In recent weeks, Zhao Lusi's candid complaints on social media have become one of the most discussed topics in Chinese entertainment circles. The controversy, which began with a heartfelt personal statement, has now evolved into a heated public debate about the harsh realities behind celebrity contracts, the lack of empathy in the industry, and the invisible toll fame can take on mental health. Zhao Lusi, born after 1995, has long been regarded as one of the most promising actresses of her generation. Her rise seemed effortless, hit dramas, constant bookings, and a strong connection with audiences. However, her seemingly smooth career trajectory came to an abrupt halt when she fell seriously ill. Her health battle not only kept her away from the set but also opened the door to a series of setbacks that no one could have predicted. Recently, Zhao shared new photos of herself in a white dress, sporting a chic short haircut. Her bright smile suggested a woman on the road to recovery. But those close to her, and those familiar with mental health struggles, know that recovering from depression is never straightforward. Beneath the polished exterior, there are relapses, emotional lows, and ongoing battles invisible to the public eye. What shocked fans the most was Zhao Lusi's decision to openly accuse her own agency of mistreatment. In a lengthy, emotionally charged post, she revealed that during her most difficult period, instead of offering support, the company responded with cold indifference. The most painful blow, according to Zhao, was being forced to pay a hefty penalty for breaching her contract on the drama Almost Lover. The exact details of the dispute remain murky to outsiders, but Zhao's words conveyed raw frustration and disappointment. Many were reminded that just a few years ago, she had renewed her contract with the same agency at the height of her career. At the time, she was in high demand, constantly filming, and enjoying an enviable momentum that most young actors could only dream of. Had her health not deteriorated, Zhao might still be thriving on set today. Even during the filming of Almost Lover, while she was clearly not in her peak condition, she still shone in front of the camera. Whether wearing her signature playful bun or a refreshing short hairstyle, she had a magnetic presence that captivated audiences. Social media buzzed with comparisons, with some saying her character was even more striking than her beloved role in Love's Ambition. But the good days didn't last. Production was abruptly halted due to Zhao's health concerns, and reshoots never materialized. For months, fans clung to the hope of her return, but the updates were always vague. Eventually, the production team made a difficult decision: reduce the original 24-episode series to just 14 episodes. While this inevitably compromised the storyline, the fact that the show could still air was, in a way, a small victory. Now, the professional conflict between Zhao Lusi and her agency is fully out in the open. Whether her contract will be terminated remains uncertain, but what is clear is that Zhao won't be returning to the set in the immediate future. With Love's Ambition and Almost Lover as her only remaining projects in the pipeline, fans are cherishing every glimpse they get. In particular, her pairing with co-star Pen Guinying has generated significant buzz. Just a few leaked stills have already sparked waves of excitement, suggesting the eventual broadcast will draw huge viewership. This controversy, however, extends beyond Zhao herself. Other stakeholders, from the production crew to her co-star Pen Guinying, have also been affected. Some netizens have been quick to blame Zhao, accusing her of overreacting emotionally and jeopardizing the project. But such criticisms overlook a crucial point: her emotional responses were shaped by the unfair treatment she endured. Yes, Zhao bears responsibility for her decisions, as any professional would. But the company's apparent lack of empathy, prioritizing contractual obligations over her well-being, cannot be ignored. This is a stark reminder of an uncomfortable truth in the entertainment business: when weighed against the profit motive, even the brightest stars can be seen as replaceable assets. For now, the biggest question is how this saga will conclude. Almost Lover has been confirmed to air in its shortened form, and the production team is racing to secure broadcast approval. As for Zhao Lusi's career, her path ahead is shrouded in uncertainty. If she succeeds in terminating her contract, she might find herself free to rebuild her career on her own terms. Freed from restrictive clauses, she could seek new representation that values both her talent and her health. But if negotiations fail, the consequences could be severe: a potential 4-year hiatus that would risk losing momentum in a notoriously competitive industry. Still, Zhao's current life is, by most measures, far more comfortable than that of the average person. The people most emotionally invested in the outcome are undoubtedly her loyal fans, many of whom have supported her since her earliest roles. For them, this battle is not just about a contract, it's about seeing someone they admire regain her strength, reclaim her happiness, and return to the screen on her own terms. In the end, the question of who the true victim is in this tangled web may never have a single answer. Some will side with Zhao, seeing her as a young actress wronged by an unfeeling system. Others may sympathize with the production team, caught in the crossfire of contractual disputes and delayed schedules. But one thing is undeniable, behind the glamour of the entertainment world lies a fragile human reality, and Zhao Lusi's story has brought that truth into sharp focus.